Hello there, Geoff Barton. It is Friday the 31st of March. We're at the end of the month, end of the week, end of another term, I suspect, for many of you. My goodness, you need a break. We all need a break, so that's what we're going to do. So let's just very quickly reflect on three things. That survey we've been doing in response to the government's offer. You'll remember that Executive presented it neutrally to you. We did that on Tuesday morning. We opened the poll. We're closing the poll tonight at 5 o'clock. You have a look at what I'm saying in the blog about it today. You have, in very large numbers, with a very strong voice, told us precisely what you think about that pay offer. We'll send you the results of that survey next week. What we will then do is to simply be silent for 10 days. We just think we owe it to each of us to have something of a break. But our executive committee that met yesterday will reassemble as soon as the term begins. And what we'll talk about is next steps on all of this. So thank you very much for responding in such numbers with such speed as well. Secondly, the anxiety, stress, anger, fury in some cases around the disproportionate effect that Ofsted hasn't gone away. I know that. And one of the things particularly I said to you is, if you are an Ofsted inspector, as well as doing your day job, what does it feel like from the inside? And what you've told us is that you do those inspections because you want to help other people in other institutions to be able to learn about their schools by holding a mirror up to it. That's definitely the kind of moral purpose behind it. And in the process, you learn something that you can take back to your own institution. But interestingly, lots and lots of responses. This one is representative. I am a lead inspector. I echo the sentiment in your newsletter. Reform of Ofsted is needed. Please continue to speak up for all of us. Don't let up. We need reform. We need it soon. Take away those headings and improve how we can hold schools to account. We're not going to let up. And in my heart, I do think that there are some changes coming where we start to get a sense of Ofsted inspection more broadly being more proportionate. But let's leave all of that till after the break. I finish, as you would expect, with a quotation. This is from a singer, don't know whether you've heard of her, Nightbird. So she was in American talent shows. She died at the age of 31 from cancer. And she said something that has resonated with me. You can't wait until life isn't hard anymore before you decide to be happy. And I think there's a sense that what we all need to do is to go and regroup with family and friends to reflect on what we have achieved with our teams, which will be far more extraordinary than perhaps you're thinking at the moment, but also to give ourselves some time just to be happy. So that's what I'm going to do. Molly B is, of course, well, you need a haircut, to be honest. She really needs a haircut, which is something I don't. So we're going to regroup a little bit. We're going to leave you in peace, apart from a special bulletin next Tuesday about the survey. Of course, if you need us, our member support team, our hotline team are here. But in particular, as we end a very, very difficult, snarky term, just to say to you and your family, have a good break. Whoever you're going to regroup with, however much hair they may have and you haven't, wishing you from all of us at ASCL the very best. What do you say? Sausages. You've got to build your routine, you know. It's a bit limited.